Joke is, and guess what date his birthday is, Brodie's? The day before my dad's, the 27th of April. My dad's the 28th of April. They were both Taurus. They're both Taurians. You wouldn't think that. They were getting on like a house of fire when I left to go to bed because I was tired. You know what I mean? They were chatting. He opened up to my dad. Why turn on me for? Why blame me for whatever the fuck you two were talking about? My dad never mentioned me at all in the whole conversation. It was Brodie offloading on my dad, talking about his personal issues and crying. Because at the time, Brodie was working as a chef in a restaurant. And he's a good cook, and he was talking about that as well. He was talking about a whole lot of shit, but my name was never mentioned. My dad never said, "You are good for my daughter," or anything like that. You know, he knows we're strictly friends, nothing more. I knew Brodie wasn't interested in a committed relationship because he was on and off with fucking Danielle. And I even had Danielle ripping me to shreds during that time, about maybe four or 5 weeks before that incident, because there was a period of time that we reconnected strictly as friends, nothing more. I wasn't interested in hooking up with him. He knew that very fucking well. And for him to turn on me about a month and a bit later like that, and meeting my dad for the first time as a friend, come on. There was no need for him to be so paranoid and thinking that my dad's trying to matchmake. It's just fucking insulting. He knew very darn well, but he didn't care. That's what I got from it. He didn't give a shit. And it's like, fine, be that way. Be with Danielle, who lied to you and said that she miscarried when she really had an abortion. Yeah. Why can't you fucking turn on her? Why you have to turn on me? We're strictly friends, nothing more. That's what I couldn't understand. That's what Danielle did to him. She manipulated him, made him depressed, made him super paranoid. You know what I mean? He's got a sister named Jessica. Her sister's nice. I remember Jessica. But for fuck's sake, Brodie, what the fuck was that all about? To turn on me like that. Oh, and then he said he cared for me. This was weird. That's what I mean. He was a bit two-faced. I was friends with Jody at the time. He found out about everything, what happened, with Jesse and Ricardo and all that. It's a bit of a long story. And he was trying to tell me, oh, she's not a good friend. You shouldn't be hanging around her. You should be hanging around people more like me. Yeah, really, really. An earth sign that apparently turned on me. Fuck me. No, he was just spastic. The whole thing was retarded. It took me over an hour and a half to calm the bitch down on the phone. She's yelling and screaming at me, "Are you seeing my man?" I said, Danielle, we used to know each other from Caulfield Park Community School. We were friends back then. We are friends now. We're never ever going to be together. You got nothing to worry about. And she just wouldn't listen to me. She kept talking over me and yelling at me, insulting me, calling me nasty names. I'm thinking, you fucking mole. I'm thinking, calm the fuck down. You're stressing over nothing. You're paranoid as shit. Enough is enough. But she wouldn't listen. No one ever listens to me. They keep insisting shit that's not there, like this bitch did. Oh, we fucking strangle her. She lives in the fucking commission flats in South Yarra. Those big skyscraper kind of building. She lives there, not too far from Hungry Jack's. That's where she lives. I could have rocked up there and smashed her face in because she aggravated me that much. I wanted to rock up to that fucking place. I'm thinking, nah, she's not worth my energy. Instead, and then she eventually calmed down and she sort of, because I'm hearing Brodie in the background screaming at her, telling her to shut up. Claire is just a friend. And, he's trying to fucking calm her down at the same time as I was. She wouldn't listen to neither of us. She fucking drove me mad. And all of that happened well before he turned on me that night when he dropped me off. Hang on, we were at Grants at around, I think it was 11:30 p.m. We stopped momentarily at the beach and we watched these chicks doing fire twirling. They were practicing. And we're having a couple of alcoholic drinks. We watched them for about 30 minutes. And then it was from there we drove back to Grant's place. Stayed there for maybe 45 minutes, and then we left from Seaford to drive all the way back to Elstonwick. So we would have rocked up at around 2 a.m, something like that. Between 2 and 2:30 we rocked up. And yeah, and then I went to bed soon after, and that's when they were fucking yapping about personal shit. You know, why couldn't he tell me right there and then when we were outside having a cigarette before he hopped into Grant's car to go back? Why didn't he tell me anything then? Oh, is your dad trying to matchmake? He should have opened up and told me immediately. But he was too scared to, obviously, because he's a fucking chicken. Fucking chicken. I hate people who are like that, who never nip things in the butt immediately. Any paranoid thought that comes into your fucking head, speak it. Speak up. Give me a call. Clara, just in case you're not sure. That's what I mean. Communication is the key. He wasn't brutally upfront and honest with me. Instead, he decided to flip the script, snap at me at 11 a.m. the next day, and he was so damn right rude about it and demeaning. I don't want nothing to do with you anymore, Clara. I'm thinking, for a Taurian, you're one heck of a bastard. No, honestly, he really upset me. It was totally uncalled for. See, this is what I mean by I despise men to a certain degree. They have the audacity to make you think everything's hunky-dory. And then when you least expect it, they fucking flip the script on you. And they're not fucking honest in the moment. He should have told me that night before he went. Everything would have been resolved. I would have brought him back inside and confronted him with Dad and fucking resolved the fucking thing. But no. Because he's a fucking twit, paranoid git, like all the other stupid men that are fucking so-called friends that fucking turn on me because they think they're little Mr. Know-it-alls. They think they know me more than I know myself. That also pisses me off. No, I know me more than anybody. That's the whole point. People may assume that they think they know me more and they got me all figured out, but they don't because they're dumb. They're dumb. Honestly, mind you, this is part 3.